Life for You will be right back after this.
Come on.
Here we are again.
With a sad yet encouraging project.
Many people criticize SL as providing an easy escape from the daily challenges of real life.
Well, whether this is true or not, some residents are using Second Life to increase awareness of the global problems facing the real world, such as hunger, poverty, and war.
Major aid organizations such as CARE, UNICEF, and the Red Cross have now joined together in SL to create Better World Island. Our reporter Larry Kungler was there.
As seen from afar, Better World Island appears to be an idyllic place. A place indeed for a better world. But get closer and you'll see a monument for us all. The streets of Baghdad. A topography of terror with pictures that urge us to reflect. Here you'll see American GIs as trigger-happy aggressors. Puddles of blood fill the streets, and there are bombs flying and fires blazing. You can almost smell the death and dying. Only a couple of meters away in Camp Darfur, the theme is Africa and its many troubles. Aid packages from Germany and America are lying around in tents. Terrible images inspire us to remember the genocide in Rwanda, where 800,000 innocent people were killed. The list of terrible historical events goes on and on. 2 million deaths in Cambodia, 6 million murdered in the Holocaust, millions starving still today. Is there any hope for us? At this ghost-like location, I bump into Tassin Loon from Baghdad. He's an unemployed engineer who lives in constant fear of being killed by terrorists. He explains that he's already lost many friends and argues that the situation in Iraq is a total catastrophe and that there is no way out. According to him, the US Army should have left a year ago. Then things would have been different. In La Paz Peace Tile Center, I visit a museum and photo gallery. The walls are filled with images that call for the end of violence and appeal for a more peaceful world. Here, we find the whole world as it should be. The view of the ocean inspires calmness and harmony, but then the video of Hotel Rwanda brings me back to our sad reality. At the Pacifist House, visitors are invited to look at a memorial wall that portrays the fates of individuals in Iraq, including the name and age of the mostly young victims. More than 100,000 people have been killed since the US invaded in 2003. Now I'm off to the Serengeti. In the desert I find a hippopotamus, giraffes, a leopard on the hunt, apes hanging from the vines, and a family of ostriches. Nice images, but we shouldn't forget that Africa is also a very poor continent, which is why visitors have the opportunity here to donate money towards the building of a school in Lesotho. I try to inspire as many other avatars as possible to donate as well, but I'm not too successful. My next stop allows me to enjoy just how beautiful our world can be. At Better Island's Animal Oasis, you have to look really close to see all the different types of animals in the rainforest. This isn't a problem for Larry Kungler. My hawk eyes see everything. As I enjoy the beauty of the moment, I ask myself how long this rich variety of species will continue to exist. It makes me want to change things, to try and make a difference, even if I have to fight the battle alone. But together, we can change the world, make it a better place, just like here on Better Island. It's about time we tried.
That's right, Larry. For once, we agree on something. We all should contribute somehow to making life in the real world better for all of us. At our last editors' meeting, I could not stop staring at one of my colleagues because I wasn't sure if I would ever see the face of our reporter Draxter Dupree ever again. Not that he was about to quit, but the story he was about to shoot was as daring as it was sensational.
Here's Dragster's world-exclusive report about Avatar Island, the place where your avatar can get a real-life photo face. Let's see what he looks like now.
Hello? Does anyone here have 10 or 100,000 lindens for a custom skin job? I don't. But soon there will be help for us poor folk. The company Cyber Extruder makes 3D avatar heads from a passport photo in a matter of minutes. With the opening of Cranial Tap designed Avatar Island, June 14th, a great-looking face will set you back less than 3,000 lindens. An automated process wiping out fine craftsmanship? No way, says Cyber Extruder's Captain Borgnine.
We're not looking to put those high-end artists out of business. We're not competing with them. We're not in that same league. And the person who is going to pay $10 is never going to consider doing a $100 or a $300 skin. It's the difference between a Mercedes and a Chevrolet.
The captain's modesty has put SL Skin establishment at ease. Michel Margetts of Cryogen Lab is the first designer to set up a store on Avatar Island. The goal here is one-stop personality shopping. Customers can enhance their basic face right next to the extrusion lab. Cyber Extruder has been around for 8 years, personalizing games like The Sims. Their 3D facial recognition software works in mobile messages as well as security applications. Captain Borgnine wasn't able to reveal any details on those government contracts, but it did make me wonder how alive Don Rumsfeld and friends really are.
And would have different conclusions written on it that you could jump to.
So how does it all work? Fronic Beck wrote the program that takes lighting cues from a photo to guess how the image would translate to the 3D world. The database then feeds the software with hundreds of references.
We took a cross-section of the human race. When the software sees a photograph, we can model up the shape of the nose as well as the attached information that you can't see. Like when a forensic scientist takes a skull and starts to apply clay.
Enough tech talk. Time to see the Cyber Extruder X500 in action. Captain Borgnine had assured me that no permanent harm could be done, and I was ready to play test subject. Only if I had problems paying for this, he would not be able to guarantee my safety. Even the bill collector's job is fully automated.
System activated.
For the sake of frontline journalism, let's get started.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
There's a little bit of a tingly feeling.
I wish I had found religion by now so I could at least pray.
We're going to apply a little bit of Cyber Extruder magic here. This is like Play-Doh.
Can't be much longer, right?
So now we're going to mold the Play-Doh to your avatar's features. Now we do a little buff and wax. And there we have it.
Complete.
Ta-da! Here I am, the real Drax.
Thank you.
Well, I exaggerated the skin tone a little since I didn't want any crazy fans to track me down in real life. So will all this be integrated into the basic SL sign-up procedure someday? Maybe Avatar Island will replace the dreadful experience of arriving on Orientation Island. Meanwhile, each morning a head rises over the extrusion lab. When the sun sets, the head will burst, followed by a new one the next day. Who do we want to be tomorrow? Perhaps the president? If we could only undo some decisions as easily as we switch out our heads in Second Life. I'm Dragster Dupre for Life4You News.
We are all, by any practical definition of the words, foolproof and incapable of error.
Dragster as president?
Oh, no! He's annoying enough as it is as a reporter.
Don't worry, I'm pretty sure he's going to stay a member of our staff, because who would elect him?
You're right, Christoph. This has been Life4You. It would be great to see you again next week. Until then, here's wishing you all
A great second life.
For information, comments, and suggestions, visit our website, www.life4you.tv.